me fix my how do I do that? Where's the damn shit at? Goals. Okay. I want to change them. There we go. Oh, that's not it. I am not shutting out Green Bay. Get the fuck out of here, be for real.
Nah, you got it.
Nah, you got it.
Ah, you got it.
Oh my god.
Alright.
I lost 75-24. Damn.
Ready to click there, Dookie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, click.
Well, who is like breathing in their mic, homie? What is the mouth down your throat or something? Are you having some fun there, homie?
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Ford Field tunnels, and the noise level in this place just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Lions get ready to do battle with the Green Bay Packers. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. First down, Love to pass. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Malik Collins busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
I think the Dolphins are broken.
To try again after the sack. Love.
They keep coming out in one safety.
Pressure coming, and they got him once again. Romeo Okwara. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
I don't think I've had an offensive possession over like 3 plays.
After the sack,
I lost 75 to 24.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was
Damn it, dude, I thought I had safety
so
on
this is
you.
just an
Fuck.
incompletion here.
Did I have you
Here's
down there for a
J.K.
second
Scott
there?
now.
No.
As his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
Laid on my back.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That's returnable now for Smith. A solid 12-yard return after the 55-yard punt. And the Lions will take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Goff now to throw.
Oh, come on.
Intercepted.
Yeah, right.
Adrian Amos with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks
I got
in the
hit,
loss
that's why.
last week, and now another.
I had you burnt.
I gotta change something.
I had you burnt, and I was like, why did you so short? I got hit. That's why.
Running back. Agent. God, dude. Oh. 188 speeding compared to 92. It's crazy. Alright, I'm ready.
Here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week. And he can't do it all.
There
on
goes
one throw.
throwing interceptions. I don't need to.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Man.
And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of
Really?
the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of
A
it.
fucking
Yeah, and I like how you said when we
injury,
mentioned it.
and he
In fact,
tripped him
I
out on
mentioned
five
it,
toe.
and I upset him a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded like a 5-year-old. This is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
On second down, another run for Dillon.
Oh, yeah.
He'll get this one up to about the 39 here. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year.
I lost
And I think we
75-24.
saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
I'm gonna call
Yeah,
you
he's trying
bluff
to say all
also
the right
because
things,
he's
isn't he?
not
But he's
that
heard the
calm.
rumors.
Yeah.
He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat in every meeting with reporters this
Who
week?
am I gonna
He
play?
kind of said, I've had enough. And I don't blame him. He looks like a guy
Still looks
that
like
may
a
very
great
well be out the door.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus
Yes,
far.
you're not up by
They have
10,
yet
that's
to
the
allow this
rules.
offense to get untracked in this one.
Damn, he missed.
That changes shit.
Here's J.K. Scott now.
But
As
if
he'll
you
kick it
miss,
away for the
I'm in
second
field goal range,
time.
bitch.
Yeah.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the
You're
corner.
getting
And gosh,
excited
they're going to
over
mark
a punt.
this at the 4-yard line.
Hey, sometimes it be like
That
that.
is how
Me
you
and
flip
Blake
field
thing,
position.
0-0
That's an
halftime,
absolute
so yeah.
bomb of a punt.
Our
Down
punters
to
were
the
the
inside the
MVP at that
5-yard
point.
line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down
They were
inside
out
the
there putting
15,
in boots.
inside the 5. Superb. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre
I never
Swift.
would have guessed that game.
And he'll be
was
taken down for a loss back at the 3. Officially,
would've
it's
guessed
a
they would've
1-yard
ended up
loss. That's going to
31
bring
to
up
fucking
second and
23
11.
after half. Like, you fucking talk about a goddamn explosion
From
of
his goal
offense.
line
Holy
here,
shit.
Goff.
Also threw 3 picks.
All right, man.
I don't think they won in the second.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into
I'm
the
not playing no
quarterback's
more.
thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good
Hey,
by
Nick Chubb
Crosby.
finally made it on
And
the
that
rushing
makes the
league.
score 7-0.
Nick Chubb better get hit next week.
Wow, what a dick.
On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. So, Charles, we have reached the end of the long season, Week 18, which we don't say very often, although this is not the first Week 18 that the NFL has ever seen.
Not at all, and Brandon, some of the people might be a little bit too young to remember, but back in 1993, the league experimented with giving teams 2 open weeks for the year, and we also saw Week 18 when the league was on pause for a few weeks in 2001, following the attacks on September 11th.
ACL right now.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Play action. It's gone.
I hope he's only out for the game.
How the dude? I'm hitting the fucking button, dude.
Picked up by Darnell Savage, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
That's a huge. That's a huge loss.
Yeah, right after
Stupid. Wide open to fucking hit.
I love it,
Spin the
dude.
fucking button and they don't even fucking throw it.
My 91 left guard goes out. I have a 75 overall ready to just step in, take his place.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Love with a give to Dillon. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Okay.
Right,
you just go fucking perfect when you're under pressure, but I can't. That's
before
awesome.
heading out of bounds. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
This was a nice example of an offensive coordinator
Game's fucking
scheming
stupid
his
as
guy
fuck,
open.
man.
Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space,
Start
but
certain
plenty of
people's
room
dicks,
to
and
run
the other people
after
just,
the
oh, yeah.
catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll run on
So
first
in other
down.
words, it sucks all of our dicks.
He's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Roquan would have picked that. Fuck you, Bentley.
Roquan would have picked that. Fuck you.
Now Love. And that will be caught. But out of bounds. Out of bounds. Ruled incomplete here.
Yep, perfect pass out of bounds, bitch. Shut up.
And it's 3rd down.
Stop begging, bitch, like we're gonna fucking lose.
I love the shit talking. I love it.
Throwing. Love.
Man, I can't even keep my eyes open.
And he will go
hope I hurt you.
outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. Malik Collins picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
And for the 5 sacks, only need 2 more.
And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
Well, I won.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no?
Yeah,
you just
91
throw
to
that out the
21.
window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
That guy was a 5-star, and he went to Auburn. Fucking
play fake for Swift. Now Goff.
I think it might have been this
This is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And they've
negative 1 yard?
Block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
Only had the ball 13 minutes.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Now a handoff to Dillon. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Roquan Smith, partial ACL tear.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
That sucks, dude.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down.
I guess that's when I really like to
now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive.
I hope to come back.
He's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
Turn it again or whatever injury it is. It could be a career ending at that point.
Roquan was leading the league in solo tackles, too. Total tackles 140 solo.
13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Me and you are necking up with solos. Just clean for a while.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
How many solos still have?
To throw is Goff. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year. Throwing again on second down. Goff. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Goff throwing complete for Swift. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Well, he was a busy man out there a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
On 1st and 10, Goff. His throw incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, but it's going to be second down. Now Goff. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Here's Goff.
How the fuck, dude?
Another interception. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On the Jets sweep, here comes Waddle. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Love, they go play action now. And that is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
All right, boys.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Green Bay.
See you, bro.
I love y'all. I'll see you tomorrow.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Rainbow? And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll power his way up near the 25.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games.
I think I've ever seen you put up that many
even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the...
It got his man complete.
Yeah. Well, I think you should roll with George Stidham in the playoffs.
Sean Perriman, 76 yards. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown.
Do like a quarterback system.
Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They've done nothing the entire
have him
half,
in on
but out
some
of the
plays
blue
and then have
comes this big shot here. You're exactly right.
Tyler
like
in his own packages, you know?
Like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
I was going to say, you could use Kyler in the Wildcat.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
We'll see what I do.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jamie Collins came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Love, he's going to go deep for Funchess. A leap, and he's got it.
Fuck ever, dude.
And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41.
Let's go, come on.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Love. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Dillon. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
Get the fuck out of here.
They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
Fuck a fucking fat baby's dick, man.
Did you say suck a black baby's dick?
The 4th down run successful. Now they look
No,
to
I said
pay
suck
it
a
off
fat
on
baby's
1st
dick.
down.
Oh, I thought you said
Here's
suck a
Love.
black baby's dick.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, that's funny. I wouldn't judge it. No one just
Oh, don't lie, bitch.
Picked by Tracy Walker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All right, Blake, come on, Rainbow.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points on the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Nah. All right. Fuck you too.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. He'll drop this down to Williams. Shifts by him, and he's taken down, but not before he gets this.
I don't know how I got that ball off, but I'll take it.
Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. Back to throw, Goff. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. 2nd and 4. Here's Goff. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Eric Stokes.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
And into the end end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Here's Smith to return it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Goff.
How the fuck did you not catch that?
That'll bring up 2nd down. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now gone.
Y'all have a good one. Good luck.
Oh, goodness, another interception. He's picked off at his own 47. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Play action this time with Love. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 23 yards the pickup there.
Why'd you pause it?
No, thought I could challenge it. I thought it was on challenge it, but I guess it won't let me.
Yeah, that's one thing that they need to fix on
On first down, Dillon. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun. Love. Buying time to his left. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Dillon. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Flush to his right.
Get the fuck, dude. How the fuck do you throw so perfect when you're under pressure, man?
His 9th
Bullshit.
touchdown of the season. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Crosby with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, it's a run for Williams.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Rashawn Gary in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Running the ball can be a struggle in this part of the field. In fact, it's a perfect spot for defenders to pin their ears back and try and work upfield, and they capture him for a loss.
On 2nd down, Dillon fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not get back there. It's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Goff.
No, wrong fucking button.
And that is
it was wide open. I hit the wrong button.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
17.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. This one swung out to Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going.
Jalen Phillips, the edge man on the tackle.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And he's able to take it across midfield.
I got
before
tired
going
people.
out
How
of
do I switch them?
bounds. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
You can call a timeout for 1. 4, you got 8 seconds.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Play action. Here's Goff.
Come fuck on, dude.
Interception.
How?
Kevin King with a pick. With an interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
No, I'm just saying. He wasn't even under pressure. He throws
The
a...
last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
It's Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good. They'll run on first down. Dillon. Trey Boston up to make the tackle.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he's got room. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Another good run there. He's been good all season long. I don't know if he's going to win that MVP award, but just to be in the discussion, obviously that means he's had a great run.
The raw numbers put him in the discussion. Can he carry his team to enough victories? Can he put them in a spot where we say to ourselves, well, an MVP carries his team to the playoffs. That's what he's going to need in order to get that award.
Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
Touchdown, Packers! Mike Gesicki, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Packers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
What?
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Slow as fuck.
I like how slow is slow.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go
I
as
don't
they
know.
will kick this one
80?
away.
80?
On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
When I roll out the pocket, like what I just did there, I avoid the pressure. So, say like you were running behind me.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Goff. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something
How
up
the fuck?
downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your
Fuck
point,
ever, man.
show the swing pass.